Why Uncle Howdy attacked Bray Wyatt on WWE Smackdown. Best and worst of Smackdown. Charlotte Flair on becoming the new WWE Smackdown Women's Champion. Fans on Charlotte Flair beating Ronda Rousey within seconds. Becky Lynch saves Seth Rollins from female WWE stars attack. Wrestling world erupts as Kevin Owens and John Cena defeat Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. WWE canceled a massive John Cena-Roman Reigns dark match. Let's jump right into it. Best and worst of Smackdown. It's the final edition of the Best and Worst of Smackdown of 2022. It was the final episode of the year, and what a show it was. It summed up the improvement that the Blue brand has undergone in the second half of 2022, and things are looking up going into the new year. It wasn't a perfect episode, but there were far more ups than downs. These were the best and worst parts of Smackdown this week. Number 3. Best, the Gunther Braun Strowman confrontation. Gunther has been one of the highlights of WWE TV in 2022, and not just on Smackdown. He has been in such good form that he is rumored to be Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania 39 opponent. The ring general is now set to face Braun Strowman on January 16th. He successfully looked like a coward and a monster in the same segment. A coward when his chop was stopped, and a monster when he sent Strowman through the barricade. It's most likely that he will defeat the monster of all monsters in 2023. Number 2. Worst, Ronda Rousey was made to look stupid. Ronda Rousey defeated Raquel Rodriguez in a good women's title match and was confronted by Charlotte Flair, who returned after 7 months. In a bizarre moment, Flair challenged the baddest woman on the planet for the title, and the SmackDown Women's Champion accepted it. She inevitably lost to Flair, who became a 14-time champion in the process. It made Ronda Rousey look very stupid, even though Flair got the return reaction. Number 2. Best, Sheamus vs. Solo Sikoa, a banger on SmackDown. Sheamus ended an incredible 2022 with a banger against Solo Sikoa on SmackDown. Sikoa picked up the win, and after the match, Drew McIntyre saved the Celtic Warrior. Michael Cole also teased that Sheamus is targeting the Intercontinental title, the one championship he has yet to win in WWE. The match was just fantastic and perfect for the final episode of 2022. Number 1. Worst, a not-so-great main event. Don't get us wrong, the main event was star-studded and great for the live audience, minus the 2 mishaps that happened to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. However, the quality of the match itself was not that great. Perhaps it didn't matter too much as John Cena's presence alone made the crowd go crazy as he and Kevin Owens picked up the win to end the year. Number 1. Best, new depths to Bray Wyatt's character. It was a huge twist this week. After LA Knight's Royal Rumble challenge to Bray Wyatt was accepted, Uncle Howdy came out. However, he didn't attack LA Knight, he took out Bray Wyatt instead. Even LA Knight seemed as confused as we were, and this was WWE adding further depth to the storyline and the character. It feels far less predictable, and we loved it. Charlotte Flair on becoming the new WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair made her shocking return on the final episode of WWE SmackDown of the year and defeated Ronda Rousey. Ronda had just beaten Raquel Rodriguez to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Raquel put up an admirable fight, but she entered the match with an injured arm due to attacks by Shayna and Ronda in recent weeks. She tapped out after falling from the top rope with the champion locking her in an armbar. The Queen returned after Ronda's successful title defense, and an impromptu match went down for the title. Charlotte rolled up the baddest woman on the planet and illegally grabbed her tights for leverage to secure the pinfall victory. After the Blue brand went off the air, new SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair was interviewed backstage in a WWE digital exclusive. The Queen said that 2022 has been the best year of her life and she was happy to end it on a high note. "I'm a little speechless right now," said Charlotte Flair. 2022 is just like the best year of my life. Even going back to the beginning, I was able to wrestle in Saudi Arabia for the first time. I beat Ronda Rousey for the first time at WrestleMania, which was always on my bucket list. And then I got married and traveled the world my husband. And then ending the year where I belong, where I'm home. It was picture perfect. Charlotte Flair has not been on WWE television since losing the SmackDown Women's Championship to Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match at WrestleMania Backlash in May. During her backstage interview after SmackDown, the 36-year-old noted that this is the first time she has been away from the company for a while. "This is the first time I've ever been away since 2015. So, to come back, before my music hit I was like, do I know how to be that serious? I've never taken off the crown, but I just kind of like, let it chill. You know what I mean? I'm just honored to be back and pay back to Ronda." Charlotte added that she didn't forget about the I Quit match and waited for the perfect time to strike. "I don't know if she thought that I was just going to let the I Quit match go. When I went home, I thought to myself, I am a lot of things to a lot of different people, but the one thing I am not is a quitter. So I just waited until the right opportunity, the right time, and I'm the 14th time." The rivalry between Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey appears to be far from over on SmackDown. Time will tell which WWE superstar walks into WrestleMania 39 as SmackDown Women's Champion. Are you excited to see Charlotte Flair back in WWE? Let us know in the comments section below. Fans on Charlotte Flair beating Ronda Rousey within seconds. Wrestling fans on Twitter absolutely went wild after Charlotte Flair returned on SmackDown to beat Ronda Rousey within seconds. With the win, Flair won the SmackDown Women's Championship for the 7th time, ending Rousey's 2nd title reign. The baddest woman on the planet captured the belt by beating Liv Morgan at Extreme Rules. Taking to Twitter, a large portion of fans thanked Flair for saving the SmackDown Women's division. However, there was quite a bit of criticism regarding the decision to put the title on the Queen immediately after her return. Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey are no strangers to one another. The two women have previously collided on numerous occasions. At WrestleMania 38, Flair was also victorious over Rousey in a title match. However, following their rematch in an I Quit match at WrestleMania Backlash, the Queen was taken off television for numerous months. The two arch-rivals could potentially collide in early 2023 at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Flair's first defense of the SmackDown Women's Championship could be against the former two-time champion. Do you think WWE rushed the decision to put the SmackDown Women's Championship on Charlotte Flair? Sound off in the comments section. Becky Lynch saved Seth Rollins from female WWE stars attack. Becky Lynch saved her husband, Seth Rollins, from a vicious attack by the Judgment Day member Rhea Ripley at tonight's WWE Live event in Toronto. The Visionary met Finn inside a steel cage at tonight's Toronto Live event. At one point during the match, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest entered the structure and launched an attack on Seth Rollins. Becky Lynch then made her way to the ring to a loud pop from the fans in attendance. The man came running down and entered the ring with a kendo stick to make the big save. She put the Eradicator down in quick fashion, and a curb stomp on Balor ended the match in Rollins' favor. Lynch recently had a tense confrontation with Rhea Ripley on an episode of WWE Raw. The confrontation led to many fans speculating about a possible feud in the future. The man recently chatted with Matthew Connell and shared her honest thoughts on Ripley. Here's what she had to say. I think Rhea is one of the greatest female athletes that we've ever seen. I think she's incredible. She is so young, so full of potential. I look at her and I go, well, that's the future of the business, and the business is in good hands. She's the future, but I'm still the present. There can only be one man around the place. If I have to put her in her place, then I'll put her in her place, she said. Lynch also pointed out that she has known Finn Balor for about 20 years. She wondered whose side Balor would take when she finally comes face to face with Ripley. With both women currently being Raw exclusive stars, it's only a matter of time before they go at each other in a full-fledged feud. So far, Lynch is 4-0 against Ripley in their 5 encounters, with one match ending in a draw. Are you excited for a Becky Lynch-Rhea Ripley feud? Sound off in the comments below. Wrestling world erupts as Kevin Owens and John Cena defeat Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and John Cena defeated Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn tonight on WWE SmackDown. Owens pinned Zayn to pick up the victory for his team. A couple of weeks ago, Cena appeared on SmackDown and announced that he will be Owens' mystery partner against Reigns and Zayn. This would also mark the first time that John Cena has stepped inside a WWE ring for a fight this year. The two teams put on an amazing match as expected. No matter what they did, Zayn and Reigns couldn't really come together and wrestle the match they wanted. Owens and Cena remained in control throughout the majority of the match. In the final moments of the match, Owens and Cena both hit the 5-knuckle shuffle on Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Owens then hit the stunner and pinned Zayn for the win. The wrestling world erupted for this match, with many fans showing their appreciation for a well-put-together match. This is just Reigns' second loss of the year. It will be interesting to see how Roman Reigns deals with this loss next week on SmackDown. What did you make of this match? Sound off in the comments section below. WWE canceled the massive John Cena-Roman Reigns dark match. John Cena was supposed to wrestle a star-studded dark match after tonight's edition of SmackDown. The main event of the Blue brand saw the Cenation leader and Kevin Owens pick up a huge win over Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Things didn't end for Cena after this big win, though. After the show, the Bloodline attacked the WWE veteran. This was seemingly supposed to lead to a big multi-man match that unfortunately didn't happen. John Cena was set to team up with Kevin Owens, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre in an 8-man tag team match against the Bloodline. As Sean Ross Sapp reported soon after, the match didn't take place, and Cena was attacked by the Bloodline instead. Cena didn't end up doing a post-show match. It was a big physical altercation with Bloodline. The final moments of the main event of SmackDown saw Cena hitting an attitude adjustment on Roman Reigns. Mere moments later, Kevin Owens hit a stunner on Sami Zayn and pinned him for the big win. Cena finally took revenge on Reigns for his SummerSlam loss last year. Owens has made it a point to hurt Sami at every chance he gets after what happened at Survivor Series War Games. He must have been elated to end the year by hitting his signature move on his former best friend. Roman Reigns would have liked to end the most successful year of his career on a high note. Unfortunately, he suffered a big loss to Cena and Owens tonight. The Tribal Chief now has to put his focus on bigger things as the road to WrestleMania 39 is inching closer. Reigns is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion and will most certainly headline next year's WrestleMania. It remains to be seen who faces Reigns in the main event of the show of shows. Whoever faces Reigns will have to deliver the fight of their life to take the titles off the Tribal Chief. Did you enjoy John Cena's return match on WWE SmackDown? Do you want to see him at WrestleMania 39 next year? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Why Uncle Howdy attacked Bray Wyatt on WWE SmackDown. Uncle Howdy was believed to be a demonic incarnation of Bray Wyatt's sinister mindset until he finally appeared in the flesh on the December 16, 2022 edition of WWE SmackDown. The mysterious figure again interrupted Wyatt and LA Knight this week on the Blue brand. Bray Wyatt opened the December 30, 2022 edition of WWE SmackDown with a promo. LA Knight showed up and issued a challenge for the upcoming Royal Rumble. For those wondering, the two will collide in a pitch-black match at the January 28th Premium Live event. Uncle Howdy interrupted Bray and Knight's confrontation. The masked figure joined Bray to take on Knight. However, Howdy took out Wyatt with his sister Abigail. The sudden turn of events shocked everyone, including LA Knight, who left the ring immediately. WWE confirmed during the night that Bray Wyatt and LA Knight would collide in a pitch-black match at the Royal Rumble. It remains to be seen if Uncle Howdy will appear in person at the pay-per-view event next month. Uncle Howdy first made their presence known to the WWE Universe on the October 28, 2022 episode of SmackDown. The shocking vignette sent the internet wrestling community into a frenzy, with many jumping to conclusions about the creepy figure's identity. According to some fans, Howdy is none other than Barry Windham, the legendary horseman and Wyatt's real-life uncle. There's another section of WWE loyalists who think the mystical figure is former NXT champion Bo Dallas. For those not in the know, Dallas is the real-life brother of Bray Wyatt. The two were a tag team during their FCW days. The Eater of Worlds has also reportedly pushed for WWE to rehire his brother in the past. As of this writing, there are no updates on Bo's likely return to the Stamford-based promotion. The person in Howdy's mask on SmackDown this week also had a beard. It remains to be seen if Triple H will book a revealing angle for the mysterious figure in the foreseeable future.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for